Welcome to Serene Shelter, where we explore the art of creating beautiful spaces. Today, we're on a mission to debunk common interior design rules and show you what you should really be doing instead. You see, there's a pervasive notion that certain rules are set in stone. These rules, we're told, are the key to achieving a visually pleasing home. But are they always applicable? Can't we break some of these so-called rules and still have a stunning home? Over the course of this video, we'll be exploring some of these questionable rules, including the practice of color matching, the idea that small spaces should always be painted in light colors, the rigidity of furniture alignment, and the pressure of following trends. So fasten your seatbelts, it's time to shake up the status quo. Stay tuned as we delve into these interior design myths and reveal the do's and don'ts of home decoration. First up, the rule that all colors in a room should match. Now, this is a rule that has become a tad outdated. There's a common misconception that all colors in a room must be in perfect harmony or match, but let's debunk that. In the world of interior design, we've seen some stunning examples of successful color clashing. Picture this: a cobalt blue wall paired with a mustard yellow sofa or a pastel pink rug under a forest green coffee table. Sounds peculiar? But it works. It truly does. Why? Because it adds depth, character, and a unique personality to your space. Incorporating different color schemes into your room brings in a vibrant and dynamic visual interest. It allows your creative side to shine, to experiment, and most importantly, to break free from the traditional norms of color matching. However, do keep this in mind. It's not about creating a chaotic riot of colors. The key is to strike a balance, to create a harmonious blend of different colors that complement each other. Remember, it's about creating a harmonious blend, not a color match. Next, the belief that small spaces should always be painted in light colors. Now let's debunk this myth. While it's true that light colors can make a room feel airy and spacious, it doesn't mean that dark colors are a no-go for small spaces. Dark colors, when used correctly, can add depth, drama, and character to a room. They have the power to transform a small, ordinary space into a cozy and intimate haven. Think about a deep, rich navy or a bold, elegant black. These colors can breathe life into a small room, making it feel sophisticated and unique. The size of your space shouldn't dictate its color scheme. Both light and dark colors have their own charm and can work beautifully in any space, big or small. It all comes down to personal preference and the mood you want to set for your room. So the next time you're deciding on a color for your small room, don't limit yourself to light colors. Consider the entire spectrum of colors. Play around, experiment. Remember, there are no strict rules in interior design. It's all about creating a space that feels like home to you. Don't be afraid to experiment with different colors, regardless of your room's size. Another rule that's often followed is aligning all furniture against the walls. Now let's dissect this idea. While it may seem that pushing all your furniture to the periphery of your room frees up space, it actually limits your creative potential and can make a room feel stark and uninviting. Instead, consider the concept of floating furniture. This involves strategically positioning pieces away from the walls, creating intimate spaces within a room. A central coffee table surrounded by a cozy couch and armchairs, for example, instantly creates a welcoming conversation area. This not only adds depth to your room, but also channels a natural flow of movement. Remember, your home is not a waiting room. It's a living, breathing space where memories are made. So ditch the wall-hugging habit and dare to float your furniture. Experiment with different arrangements and angles until you find the perfect balance that suits your style and needs. The key is to arrange your furniture in a way that promotes conversation and ease of movement. So go ahead, break the rules, and let your creativity shine. Lastly, the rule that one should always follow the latest design trends. This rule, while seemingly a recipe for a stylish home, can actually lead to a lack of personal touch. It's true, trends can be fun and exciting, offering a fresh perspective on design. However, blindly following them can turn your home into just another page from a catalog, devoid of personality and individuality. Remember, your home is not a showroom. It is a space where you live, relax, and create memories. It should be a reflection of who you are, not just the latest fad. So don't be afraid to break away from the trends. Incorporate elements that you love, even if they are not in at the moment. Mix and match styles, play with colors, experiment with textures. After all, design is not just about aesthetics. It's about creating a space that feels like home. Your home should reflect you, not the latest fashion in interior design. That wraps up our exploration of interior design rules you can break. We've debunked these myths. Color matching isn't mandatory, small spaces can embrace dark colors, furniture doesn't always have to align, and it's perfectly okay not to follow every trend. Remember, your home is your canvas. It's a reflection of your personality and taste. So feel free to experiment. Bend these so-called rules to your will and create an environment that's uniquely yours. Think of these guidelines not as rigid laws, but as a starting point for your design journey. Ultimately, the most important rule in interior design is that there are no rules. We'd love to hear your thoughts on these design rules. Do you agree or disagree with them? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Serene Shelter for more design inspiration.